studio.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's act like we just got here.
Yeah, hello
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome back. We're back
It's
again.
lunch. And here's my little brother, Sweet Lips.
We
The
had
sweetest
technical
lips in the
difficulties.
West. You know already.
Yeah, they
Jesus.
cut our show because we didn't know they didn't accept food stamps. Didn't you know? I mean, we didn't know. Everybody take it. Anyway, we're back.
She said, what they problem? What's their problem? Everybody else taking it. Why can't they? But,
Now we
guys,
want to know. Do y'all have any questions for us? Anything like that? Let us know. We waiting. We waiting. We got 2 minutes.
yes.
We wait. We wait.
Guys, it has been, I'm telling you, I have never ran into this much technical difficulty. And I really don't even know why. I couldn't even tell you what
Well,
happened.
you know what? A lot of things is messed up because even on my thing, my internet is all messed up. I got some channels, got no channels. It's like, man, what the hell's going on?
Where it's so much heat, it's melting communications.
Probably so. Now, where's our followers? Where's my constituents? Now, I'm not gonna say it again because if I don't hear from you in the next 5 minutes, I'm going black. Now let me see. How you like that? I like them
Yes,
apples.
Marie, we are back. Thank you for coming back. We are back.
Where's my constituents? If I don't see my fans, you don't see my face. I want to see fans, fans, fans.
Yeah,
Where's
he
my fans?
protested. He protested.
Yeah.
He said he protested. Guys, I'm telling you, it has been, I don't even know what to say it has been, but it has been, something has been wrong.
And
But
y'all better hurry up. I'm taking marriage bids. Y'all want this type of face. Y'all want this type of face. You know what I mean? Now, here's the qualities that Sweet Lips is looking for: good cooking, good hugging, good conversation, and always a sweet smile. See, sweet smile, sweet lips. Now, the bid starts at a good meal. Going once, going twice. Come, chicken.
Casey, can you tag night nighty night, because she told me too, but I've been having technical difficulty, and I'm good to just be on myself. Let the truth be told. Hey guys, you know what? Sometimes you just run into some things, okay? And this is one
Yep,
of those times. So it
it's
is
one
what
of
it
those
is.
times.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
what it is. This is what happens when we're missed. Our computers start acting up because it's missing us. It's
Yeah,
like, yo, what happened? You abandoned me, but really, we
it
we
was
just,
missing us. Oh yeah, it was missing us.
yeah,
It said,
yeah,
sweet lips and sister sledge, we were missing you. You
yeah.
wasn't at the pulpit. Hallelujah. You wasn't there, but we were missing you. But we back now, and we taking all types of donations. Go, praise the Lord. Yep, so here we are, here we are, here we are. Now,
Oh my
let's go.
goodness.
I'm just saying,
And
you
and
know,
and guys, let me tell you something. How real conceited my brother is. I said, well, we just do it behind the camera. He was like, nah, they need to see my I tell you about a man.
they gotta, hey, they gotta see this face.
They miss me. They miss me. You're
Yeah,
like,
they
all right,
hey,
I'm
it's either
sorry.
that or this face goes off camera. This is a good looking man here. I got pride in this looks. You women ain't the only one that can do that. I got pride in my looks.
Oh, blessings, Cassandra, blessings. We had technical difficulty after I took that phone call from you. We weren't able to get back on. So I said, it was your fault. You have a
Who's fault?
wonderful face. Oh, sweet lips. She said you have a wonderful face.
Huh? Me?
You look in your comments.
I don't do comments. Wonderful face. I said I was taking bids. Somebody want a husband like this? I said I was taking bids. Now the bid starts. I'm gonna say it again one more time. Good cooking, good hugging, good conversation, and a
Those
real
are the
good
qualities
smile.
he's looking for in a woman.
These are all the things I'm looking for in a woman. Now,
So-
I take the bid. The bid starts at some fried chicken. Fried chicken, fried chicken. Fried chicken going once. Fried chicken, add some to the fried chicken, add some to the fried chicken, add some sweet potato, sweet potato. Okay, you got sweet potato, fried chicken, the sweet potato, sweet potato is good, sweet potato is good. I like that.
Oh, Cassandra says, stop souping yourself up. Oh,
So, oh, whoa, hold up, hold up. Did what? Did I just shake? Did I feel some wind coming across here? Did someone just say I'm souping myself up? Listen here, sweetie. Let me tell you something. I just have confidence in myself the way you women do. This ain't nothing. Well, okay. I got these nice soup lips. They work really good. Now, what you need to do is say, hey, sweet lips, I miss you. It's good to have you back, and I'll feel good about it. If not, there are going to be problems. Now, I didn't hear that yet because Sister Sledge ain't said that you said it. Now, you said it.
if you should, did you see her over her comment? She said, LOL. And Marie KC said, Hot Pockets.
What? LOL.
Laugh out loud.
Oh, okay. You know I ain't into this abbreviation stuff.
I'm
I ain't
sorry.
into none of that.
I'll keep you abreast.
Yeah. Just say, good to have you back, sweet lips. Yeah, that's all. Make me feel proud about myself. Right now, I feel down. So that means this is what you get.
guys. Pardon.
Is that
Cassandra said, you supposed to say it's good to have me back, sweet lips. Oh, Cassandra said you need to say it's good to have her back.
Hold up. I said that when we had our technical difficulties about it's good to have my constituents back.
He sure did. He sure did. You did.
I appreciate that. I always show appreciation to my fans. Now, I don't know. Are we talking about, is that Anita Baker we talking about?
Yes, that's Anita Baker.
Okay, Anita Baker. Now, Miss Baker, Sweet Lips loves his fans. And I love that you love Sweet Lips because Sweet Lips have such a good personality. That's what makes things work. You see, there you go. And anytime Sweet Lips is down and out and his lips ain't shining, I hope you will help Sweet Lips shine his lips. That means you give him that good confidence. You say, hey, Sweet Lips, when you down, I got you. Because that's what we do. We love one another. Sound good, love one another. We love one another.
Cassandra said, whatever.
What? Oh, man. I was just on the road. We were doing good.
But nevertheless, we miss you guys. We miss you guys.
Of
we miss
course.
you guys.
We always miss you. Always.
Yeah. Let's recap on what it is. Now, all that we have said, all that we have told you. Now, can you say what it is that you are looking for in a marriage? We know you just messing with him.
Messing with who?
Cassandra said she's just messing with you, Sweet Lips.
Oh, I know that. Sweet Lips know that. Sweet Lips know that. Because, you know, you feel what the Sweet Lips feel. We know we like this. We like this. We like Franks and Poking Beans.
Oh,
and I love Franks and Poking Beans. Now we like that.
He said Franks and pork and beans.
Hold up. Okay, yes, Anita Baker. What's that name you said again?
Cassandra?
That's a pretty name. That's a pretty name.
Jesus.
I remember that name. So from now on,
Well,
you be
that's what I give you when you come visit New York. Well, that's
When you come to visit
Cassandra.
New York.
Say, huh? What?
She said
Somebody talking about me. Somebody said something about me getting on the plane. Are you crazy? What's
something
wrong? Huh? Get on the plane? Sweet Lips don't do planes. If I ever come to New York, it's by boat.
I'm done.
But Franks and Beans, Cassandra, what is it that you're looking for in a marriage? All that we have spoke about, what
Yes.
is it that you would say
Yeah,
that
what is it you're looking for?
what are you looking for in a marriage?
Yeah, what is it you're looking for? Put it in my book.
Like, are you basing it off
Are you
looks,
basically cooking Franks and Beans? What are you looking for?
age? Like, what are you looking for? Respect for one. Yeah, that's high up there. And Marie KC, if you ever got married, what is it that you're looking for? Does age play a role? Because I'm just, yeah, there you go. Sing that song, baby. That's what she said. That's what she said. But I'm just wondering, like, what is it of all the things that we have discussed? Like, do you think in the beginning you would be having this conversation? Would it be about, would you have the conversation on finances, religion, company, communication, whether it's good or bad? Well, I don't want no bad communication.
See, see, that's what I said. I said communication. See, I told you we're there. See, we there. Communication. I love communication. Yep. Sweet Lips love communication. Hello, Miss Baker. This is Sweet Lips, Miss Baker. Communication is the key. Alrighty now. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Guys, if you cannot smile and have a little fun but still stay on a serious topic, something is wrong with you.
Oh yeah, here's the thing. You got to have a good personality, a good sense of humor. You got to. Because Sweet Lips do.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me. And honestly, you look it up because Sweet Lips gonna give you a little note here. Do you know that's what keeps you young? Is that the fact that you have that sense of humor, you can laugh, you can smile. That's what keeps you young.
Yeah. And it's also good to me for your mental health.
Yes. Oh, it's great for your mental
health. It's good for your mental health.
Oh, yeah. Great.
To just, you know what I mean? Because sometimes people are just so down. And Marisa, if I get married again, respectfully, honest, understanding, goals, what we can build together, love and happiness, and talk about everything.
Yeah, there you go, sister. Love and happiness.
Yes.
Make you want to do right. Sometimes make you want to do right.
I don't know if y'all heard what Sweet Lips said. He said makes you want to do right and sometimes do wrong. Hey. No one messes with him.
Hey, look, I enjoy life. I enjoy these conversations we have. Back and forth. It's a good thing. I don't know where we at because we all, I think, are in the same group when it comes to age. So we've been there. We've been around. So we know what's happening. So,
right.
we got to feed off each other. That's the thing. When one is down, pick him up. Pick him up.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Pick him up. That's what we got to do.
That is so true. That is the honest to goodness truth right there.
Oh yeah. I mean, shoot, man. I'm one of those that if I could talk things out, I would. If we have a disagreement, let's fix it. And then after we fix it, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Oh, and Marie said, and
And then we
stop
turn off the
people
lights.
in my marriage. Yeah, that's one thing that you have to do. You can't involve the world in your marriage. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
true. You
Yeah.
can't. You can't.
Yeah. You
That's a
can't.
recipe for disaster.
Oh,
That
that's
is
one thing. Yeah, that's true. Don't involve the world in your marriage. And another thing, ain't nothing more worse than marrying to a woman that always telling your business. You got a
yes.
problem, sit down and talk it out with me. If we can't fix it, then we'll find a way to fix it. But just don't get so smart and smoky at the lip. Cause I gotta give you something. Nah, just joke. Sweet Lips don't put his hands on no woman. Well, yes, I do. I be squeezing and I be doing all that. Yep, that's me.
But yeah, that is so true. That's so true, Marie. You have to keep, well, really friends and family. And that's where the communication comes in. If you sit down and speak, talk
Yeah.
this out in the beginning, talk it
Yeah.
out in the beginning so you would know what is expected of you.
Yeah.
But every time something happens, instead of you sitting there speaking to your spouse, well, let's just say your significant other, you running to tell the person that's waiting for you to come so that they can finish telling the rest and adding their 2 cents in it.
Okay, let me ask a question to you ladies out there. In marriage, what about jealousy?
I think jealousy is good a little bit.
What about jealousy? That's you know what I mean? What about insecurity? I say I don't like that. I don't like a jealous woman. I don't like an insecure woman. I like a woman to be
Jealousy is
confident.
part of the game to me.
No, but here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Jealousy is it's a human nature thing. But here's the thing. I'm talking about jealousy when, okay, if so-called your man out there talking with the neighbor and whatnot, that don't mean he getting it on. He talking with the neighbor being decent. I mean, you have to have confidence within yourself and in your marriage and the person you with. I mean, because that's like saying, hey, you go to your wife's job, she can't be sitting down there conversating with the boss too long. And you be like, well, why are you talking to him? Well, that's my boss. But you laughing and kiki. Why not? It's like, what are you talking about? See, that's what I'm talking. That type of jealousy. It's just too much in the world today. It really truly is. I see it all the time.
Yeah, that type of jealousy is a jealousy that can cause someone harm. Because the next thing you know what I mean, somebody going upside somebody's head, it's just craziness going on. That type of jealousy to me it's scary.
Yeah. Yep.
I would not want someone that every time I say hi to somebody or smile at somebody, you accusing me of something, and then I got to sit there and play 24 questions with you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I see. And I agree with you, but I always say too also, it's a good thing. I mean, you want a woman that's polite, nice, but then you also, in the same token, you don't want a woman that's always smiling and cheesing at every damn body. Because some people take it wrong.
Yeah.
You can say hi, you wouldn't be respectful. A gentleman can be like, how you doing? And you be like, fine, how you doing? And you go about your business, so they running behind you. Oh, can I get your name? Hey, excuse me. You be like, oh, come in, now you're doing too much.
Right.
So it's like a little in between there. It's kind of that's how I look at it. That's just me. But then again, I'm just a man, so you women, y'all probably outweigh me 5-1, so y'all probably say I'm all wrong.
Cassandra said you could put hands on me as long as it's in the loving touch. These hot boxes out here, hot pockets is for reals. But Marie said, been there, done that, and moving right along. Cassandra said, if you're insecure with your mate, then y'all don't need to be together.
That is 100% true. See, I said we all been there, done that. So, we feed off each other. That's 100% true. I mean, you're right. Yeah, that's like if you got to argue with somebody all the time. What the hell I want to be with you for? I ain't doing that. That's just too much for me. Here's a sandwich and some drinks and get out. I mean, I can't do that.
Sweet Lips, it seemed like everything is revolved around some food in the bed for you.
Man's got to eat. I mean, I barely eat, but a man's got to eat. I mean, Come, all right. I don't want to say that because then y'all get on me. But I mean, who don't? I mean, everybody want a woman that can cook good. You know they always say a way to a man is through his stomach. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm just look. Hold on a second. Marie said, Cassandra said, you have to trust your mate, but if you don't trust him, then y'all don't need to be together. Marie said, ain't got that time for nonsense. Marie said, you never know who a person is until you start living together. That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
We ain't gonna live together forever, though. Sure.
We say that all the time. I always say, from a man point, everybody sits around here, and very rarely they pretend. They just want to make it look good. But you never know until you're with someone or you're living with someone, and it's true to see the true side of them.
Right.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that, sis. You're right about that. That is so true.
But then the flip side to that also is that it's just all about building that trust in the beginning.
Yes, that's true.
You got to build that trust in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You have to.
Yep.
And that's what makes the relationship great, is that when two people can come together to try to unite as one, because like I said, if you know what you're looking for in a relationship and you're sitting down speaking about all the do's and the don'ts and you know what I mean, and what makes you uncomfortable outside of, oh, let's hug and let's kiss and let's have a little sex and then we good. Because when the sex is done and the kissing is done, then you still have a problem there.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. But to me, it all depends on the relationship. Like if you have that type of relationship, then that's fine. Because that works for some people. You know what I mean? They would say, you know what I mean, booty call or this, that, we just know what it is. I don't want no relationship, this is that. That works for some people. But some people don't. There's some people just don't want no relationship like that. It's like, I like to keep it the way it is. I'm not going to stop you from being with somebody out there. If you choose to do that and settle down, that's fine with me. But this is what it is when it comes to us.
That's when you have that communication there, because you're speaking about it. You're speaking about it in the beginning. So everybody knows what is really going on in the beginning. Everyone, you're quite aware of what it is that you are getting yourself into. Now, if you're sitting there and this is what you're telling me, and the whole time behind my back, you with somebody else, see, now it's time somebody to call your mama, because it's like, ma'am, I have to send him back.
Yeah.
Like, ma'am, I have to send him back. But that's what I'm saying. But, like I said, a lot of times it's the lack of communication and the lack of trust. Like, how long would you say that? Let me just put the question out there. If you're with a person that's constantly lying, when would you throw the towel in?
Well,
when would you throw the towel in?
Well, since that's an open question, I would say depends on what you're lying about.
Oh my Jesus, a lie is a lie.
Hey, wait, hold up. There's a difference between, we've been around. The difference between a lie and the difference between actually half truth. And the difference between just wanting to tell a person what you think they want to hear.
Oh,
There's different. Come on now, let's be for real. We all been there. That's different. Come on now. Hey, come on now.
But you said that be telling somebody what they want to hear. That,
you know what?
That would be heartbreaking.
Besides, when it comes to you, Sister Sledge.
Shut up! Don't you try to exclude me.
No, all those out there. Sister Marie and Anita Baker. Now we all been there where we just tell people what they want to hear. We've been there, done that. And I'm talking about even from when we was young to we have. It's the things that we done that before. I'm gonna tell them what they just want to hear and whatnot. Because here's the problem, and I learned that all my time. Everybody always say, "Be honest, be honest, be honest." But that old saying is so true. Some people can't handle the truth, so don't ask me about it. If you ask me, I'm gonna be honest. And then all of a sudden now it turns into something totally different. I mean, come on.
Now, let me just ask a question. Now, okay, when you say telling people what they want to hear, so you just tell them that because you know that you don't really want to be with that person?
True. Now, I'm just hey, look. These things happen. Come on. I mean, I'd be a fool to say it don't. I mean, come on, these things happen. It's like we've been there. We've done that before. Not saying that this is what we do now, because see, what we learned is being truthful and upfront makes you feel good. Because a person could never say, "Oh, I didn't know," because then you could say, "Yes, you did. I was upfront and told you." You know, upfront, you make the choice. Some people get it, make the choice, and then want to regret it. That's on you. Any comments? Nothing? No? Nothing? Are you still there? Am I all alone here?
No, hold on. Yeah, I just had to take a minute. I told you should be able to see the comments there. Marie said, "Sure, but you've grown up from that moment."
That's
and
right.
Said, "That's not a good thing, Sweet Lips. What's not a good thing?
Yeah, what's not a good thing?
You want to hear? What's not the good thing?
Yeah, what's not the good thing? I mean, I've never said it was a good thing, but I'm saying we all been there, done that. And, when we was younger, we did things like that.
That's true. That is true. But what's not the good thing? To tell them what you think they want to hear is not a good thing?
Yeah, well, yeah, what's not the good thing?
Marie said men talk a good game just to get what they want, and women talk a good game just to get the money. Be real.
Yeah,
you ain't never lied.
And she's right. And that's what I'm saying. She's right.
The gist of it. That is just about the gist of it. That is so true. Cassandra said giving people things they just want to hear.
No, I said telling people things they just want to hear. We all have done that when we were young growing up. We didn't care because we wanted what we wanted.
Well, that's true. But you know what? The sad part about it is it's happening now.
And you know what? I was going to say that, sis. It's happening now. These young people doing that now. Everybody trying to get over.
Cassandra said, just be truthful to someone when you first meet them. But you know what? The thing there is that, and this is from my experience, like, there were people that I dated that I knew that really I wanted nothing. Like, for real, sometimes I sit down and just be trying to figure out, like, why am I talking to this fool? And so, yeah, back in the day, you would just be like, okay, here's my number. Then you just change the number. But that's why you just never give out your address. You only give out the phone number because, a lot of times you just have to ghost a person. But yeah, when you're talking, when you first meeting someone, you can tell in that conversation if that's something that you really want to pursue, or in the back of your mind be like, oh my God, let me finish, hurry up and talk to this fool so I can get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I just look at this like this. Now, to this day, this is what people do. Like I said, very rarely, I'm not saying it don't happen. You'll find someone that when you meet them, they're very truthful up front. But then there's people that just can't handle the truth. They just can't. And some people, no matter what, when you meet somebody, a lot of us have a tendency of just sitting there bull jiving. We just going
Right.
along because we just meeting them. It's like, yeah, I'm just going along, see how this go, this and that, and everybody's pretending. Then afterwards, as things go on,
That's true.
then
That's
you open up more than you open because I ain't
Yeah.
gonna sit there if I meet somebody and I ain't gonna sit there telling my whole life story. You crazy? I don't know you like that.
Cassandra
I'm
said,
gonna figure you out.
Cassandra said, I haven't been in a relationship for over 20 years. I'm older now, so I want something different. Right, right. Because that's what I'm saying. Now looking back, looking now versus when you look back, you can tell the level of maturity and you can basically pinpoint the games that you're not dealing with.
Yep, yep, yep. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Let me ask this question. Since we put an open question out there for you ladies, will y'all rather respect the man that when y'all meet for the first time, or whatever the case may be upfront and say, "Hey, I ain't looking for no relationship, nothing for nothing seriously." You know what I mean? I'm just looking, we just get together, do whatever, and I'm cool with that. Would y'all respect the man for saying that, or would y'all rather talk to a man that's sitting around there bull jiving instead of getting to the point and acting like, okay, yeah, I'm looking for something serious too, and knowing they're lying? Because here's the thing. I think when you do that, that gives a woman an option. You're being honest.
True.
Because the same thing, and that's the thing about it. Come on, you women know the same thing a man is out there doing, women are out there doing. And some women are upfront too, just as well. I ain't looking for no relationship. I don't want to be with nobody like that. I'm just looking for a little thing, a little fun. That's it. And then you can't be like, well, hey, wow. I mean, women are doing the same thing men do, but they're being honest and upfront about it. Or do you want the ones that's just gonna be there and lie and then get what they get and then they're gone?
I just think like that now the times are different and people tend to be a little more I want to say violent when they feel that um, you're using them or that you're not being upfront and honest. I just think now, and I don't know if it's because of the world that we live in, people tend to take it to heart when they think that you're deceiving them. They just become uptight, crazy, and the next thing you know what I mean? These people are projecting their anger on you. That's how I look at it. People are so uptight this day and time that if you pull the mess that you pulled back in the day, there's a funeral coming. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right too, because that happens. That happens a lot. That
There's a
happens a
funeral
lot.
coming. You pull what you used to pull back in the day, you best believe that there is a funeral coming. So you know what I mean? Or either that or and and I could be wrong, but I just think that majority of the people in jail this day and time has to do with relationship issues.
Mm.
That they just took it way too far. Instead of walking away because they knew it was not right, they decided that, you know what I mean, they were going to inflict bodily harm or could possibly take a person, you know what I mean, rub them out,
Yeah.
unalive them because they just feel like I've wasted all my time and you was playing me. That's what I said. Today, telling people what they want to hear versus yesterday, telling people what they want to hear. Yesterday, you were safe. Back in the day, you were safe. This here day and time now,
And that's why I always say it. Just
especially all the
just
violence going on
yeah.
against women there
Be
in New York.
upfront. Be upfront and be honest. That's it. Be
Yeah,
upfront and be honest, and that's it. It's like, if they can't handle that, then move on. Move on. At
that's
least you was
true.
upfront and honest.
That is the truth right there. That is the truth. But honesty just plays a role. And I think what's going on in this world today, people are a little more uptight.
Marie said people fall in love way too fast for me.
Sometimes love at first sight can work.
You know, hold up. I like sometimes you can fall in love at first, so sometimes that works and sometimes it don't. But
Right.
here's the
That's
thing.
what sometimes
I think that's because the person that do, it's the time because they just have that type of heart. I mean, it's just that's who they are. It's like, you know, when they can't help just bringing their all, and they always, you know, when you don't be like, okay, I'm gonna be, but they just this is who I am. I'm just like, okay, I've been hurt 4 or 5, but this is who I am. I can't stop who I am. This, and there are people like that fall in love fast. Yeah, you're right, and they can't help who they are because this is how I feel about things. I'm looking for love no matter what. It's like that's what, and I learned to just say, hey, I mean, you can't knock that because this is who they are.
right. And the sad part about that is when you have a person, you find the person, and you know that person love with all their heart and soul. They love, and then suddenly all the lies and the mental and the physical abuse turn them into something ugly.
Yeah,
It turns them into some, and then you know you sit there and look like, well, she was just so nice when I first met her. It's like you mentally changed her.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah. You're
mean?
right about that.
You
Oh yeah,
mentally did him in. You mentally
yeah.
did him in. Cassandra said, that's why I don't have time for games. I'm too old for that. Marie said, people fall in love too fast. She said, girl, by no, some people know. Love, some people can just, you just know, like love at first sight. You talking to a person, the way they
Yeah,
carry
something
themselves.
you just
See
feel that, yo.
potential.
And that's just in, and you know that just by the conversation. It's like y'all wasn't
Yeah,
sitting there just talking for 20 minutes. Y'all spent all day the conversation, and that's when it just hit you. Y'all both just it just it connected. Because you just know sometimes that you meet someone that you know it's like, wow, we connect in every possible way
yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Every, it's like, yo, and then you just be like, you know what, yeah, she's for me, man. That's me. Oh, this is great. And y'all continue on with that same conversation the next day. Next, it's like y'all talking constantly, and
Yes.
it just hits,
And
and
you're
you be like,
so
this is it.
happy.
Yeah,
And
it's like
you're happy, and that person is moving like there's just, you know what I mean, it's almost like that giggly back in the day, like, oh, I got butterflies in my stomach, you know what
yeah,
I mean, like, oh, I know that, you know, this person will be the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with. But then it's just a matter of getting to know that person
yeah. And
more.
you do by just by conversate. That's all y'all do is
Yeah,
talk every day. Y'all just conversate. Y'all conversate about what you're both looking for and future things and all. And it's like y'all just click. It's like it works.
exactly.
So yeah, you know, I mean, hey, Sweet Lips, no, been there, done that. I know.
Right,
Y'all
no,
know
for
what
real,
I'm
but
saying?
it happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't knock that. I don't knock that. I believe that's yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just think that like sometimes it's just like, oh my goodness, like I know that this person is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Hmm.
Sometimes it happens.
Marie said some start out by being friends for years, then eventually things started to change between them both.
You know what? Some do start out being friends for
Yeah.
years and
Yeah.
then things start to change. But I would not want to date someone that I consider to be a good friend. I wouldn't want to date because to me that changed the dynamics of the relationship. And you already know my soft spots. You already know, you know what I mean, because we have shared so much. You know too much about me.
Right.
I consider you to be a threat. Like, no, let's just be, because sometimes that changes. You know, let me just say this and put this out there because I know we all used to watch the show. When I used to watch Maury, right, there were a lot of people that started off as best friends. And one thing led to another. And then suddenly, you know what I mean? There was a baby, and a person that was your best friends, they're calling you all out your name and everything else because one night changed that relationship.
Yeah.
Cassandra said your
Yeah.
character is who you are. That is not going to change.
Right. You can hide it, but it's not going to change. It's not
Yeah.
going to change. That is the truth. But it is up to that individual. And like I said, when you bring in your trauma, then that's when you're in trouble. That is when it can take a turn for the worse, and you see the real person come out. To
That's
me,
true.
to me, that's what happens. Marie said, and that person is with someone else. It all depends. Right. It really do. It do. But just to go over a little of what we spoke about. So communication, we all agree that communication was first. So communication, a healthy relationship should have open and honest communication between partners where both individuals feel comfortable discussing their feelings, needs, and concerns. So yeah, the number one is the communication. The number two, trust. Trust is essential for any relationship. Both partners should be able to rely on each other and feel secure in their commitment. And trusted, you have to rely on the person. But you know what? That should come later on. Some people rely too fast. To me, some people rely too fast. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, like, oh, I don't want to work and I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that and I want to rely on you to give me what I want. No, but a lot of people just call it friends with benefits. I just call it using a person. But respect, and this is what Cassandra said, respect. A good relationship is built on mutual respect where both partners value each other's opinion, boundaries, and support. Partners should be supportive of each other in good times and bad, providing emotional, mental, and physical assistance when needed. And that's a lot to provide. And to me, it's whether you can withstand all of that. Are you strong enough yourself? Because to me, two broken people cannot support one another because if you're broken and I'm broken, you know what I mean? It's like, do you just go away and try to fix yourself and come back? Or, you know what I mean? Because that's more weight that you're about to carry. So that's why I always say that when people come out of a toxic relationship, they should take that time to just really bond with themselves. That's what I believe. They should take that time to bond with themselves. They should take that time to get to know themselves. They should take that time to try to figure out what you did wrong. Because a lot of times when we're in these relationships, we can always point the finger at somebody else. But to me, if I am broken and you are broken, I can't tell you that I'm able to provide you with emotional, mental, or physical assistance when needed because I'm already needing it myself.
But you know what? I came in on the tail end of broken. I feel like two broken
They
people can
still
put each other
support
back together.
your partners,
You heard me?
huh?
I feel like two broken people can put each other back together.
But see, this is my
It's
thing.
just like, when you
I'm
meet somebody
broken
that's
mentally. I cannot take on another broken person.
no, but here's the thing. The reason why I say that because there's plenty of time in life where two people that's been down actually built each other back up, and then they they just wind up just perfect together. I mean, you down, I'm down. We both understand each other, and we built each other back up. That can happen.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
That happened in life
Can
plenty of
you,
times.
right? But that's what I'm saying. Can you handle? Because to me, if I'm broken mentally and physically, and you're broken mentally and physically, we are both in dark places. How do we pull each other out without working on each other individually? I
Okay,
would rather go away and work on myself and then let you work on yourself and then let's come back together and see what happens.
okay. Now here's an example. That can happen just the way in life it happens where two people meet each other and they actually say Alcohol Anonymous. Two people meet each other and they actually really say in some type of, let's say, psychiatric war because they went through something. That happens. When people, you'd be surprised. Somebody like, oh, well, I met so-and-so. I met this person. I met my wife. You know what I mean? She was
yeah, there's stories. There's a such
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's stories like that when they were like, okay, and we just worked out together. We left this place together, and we've been married ever since. And we both know what each other went through, and we helped each other out. And
right,
this is where we are now.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on where you are at mentally. Because
that's what I said. It does depend on where you are. That's like, to me, like when you see things that we all seen in life, two drug addicts. You have one that stopped doing drugs and the other one didn't. And you trying to help them get off of it, but they're not ready. Then you come to a point and be like, okay, then I need to move on because this is not what I want no more. I stopped doing that.
Right.
So
and that comes down to, are you mentally, are you capable? Because I just think that when two people, and you're right, it depends on the individual, it depends on the circumstances. But that's the reason why I said you need to take time to know yourself and get yourself back together instead of, oh, I'm out of this relationship and now next month. I don't be understanding people that do that. Like, I agree. Start a relationship or did that, quick. And last time I seen you was in the hospital with your eye closed. You know what I mean? So you opened that eye and ran right back to somebody else. Because you notice how that pattern continues. You keep running into that same person.
Yeah, when we say that, remember, we have a tendency of just saying, how do you know if it's going to work? They always say, how you know someone is for you is when you at your lowest of low. When you at your lowest of low, it's those or that one that's right there to pick you up and go through whatever it is to build you back up. And that's how you measure and you know someone's for you. When you at your low, because like I said, everybody is good when you're doing good. It's always when you're doing, but when you at your lowest of low, who gonna be there? And that is true.
Cassandra said, because some people are insecure, some people don't know how to be by themselves. So everybody need to have someone, even if it's half man, half woman. Marie said in that order. Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Half man and half woman. Like,
well, if you need someone, even if you're a man or a woman.
Okay.
You would still need, some people, it work and they're, you know what I mean? And really they appreciate someone that's going to stand there with them. Now, let me tell you what I have a problem with people what they do is that when you're at your lowest and someone is there for you and suddenly you get on your feet and you dip. Now, was that your intention the whole time? That is what will break a person mentally again. That would send someone over the edge. And people, I don't even know why humans, man and woman, humans have a tendency to do that. You can put a person on their feet, be there for them, you know what I mean? See them through the tough times. And then all of a sudden they feel whole, they feel good again. And the next thing you know, they out there either talking to somebody 10 years younger, or, you know what I mean, all of a sudden they forget that you helped them and then they're sitting there mentally browbeating you.
But you know what? It's true. And these things happen in life playing time. But the people that it happened to always say, no matter what, I'm still going to be who I am. I'm still going to love someone. I'm still going to help them out. No matter how much I've been with, because this is who I am. I'm going to be, and those that did that always have bad karma.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Like those are the ones that sit back and say, you know what? I should never let that one get away. I should have never done, because now you got bad karma, and you will never find someone like that woman ever again in your life.
Really, is not even bad karma. That's God. That's God sitting you down. That's when He say, "I sent someone to you, and you abused that person."
Yep.
And now, what I gave y'all together is what I'm going to take from you and make sure that whoever that was following my commandments and there faithfully is who I'm going to continue to bless. But and that's what people get it wrong at. You just assuming that, oh yeah, you know what, now I'm a bounce, but you ain't going too far though. You know what I mean? You can bounce, but you're just not going too far. Now, compromise. Both partners should be willing to compromise and find solutions to conflicts or disagreements that arises in the relationship. And you have to compromise. You know what I mean? You can't be selfish. You have to compromise.
I mean, yeah, I agree, but yeah, sometimes.
Now, emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy involves being vulnerable and open with your partner, sharing your feelings and thoughts and building a deeper connection. I think that comes in later because I ain't building nothing. Like you said, I don't know you. You ain't gonna be saying,
even then, sometimes doing it, even if you've been with somebody so long, yeah, emotionally, sometimes that don't work, man. Depends where you've been, because sometimes you can do all that and it don't get you nowhere. You be like, Dad, I don't opened up and talked about this and that, and I just feel like you even gave a crap. We still in the same freaking spot. So it's like, why didn't you even say anything? That can happen a lot of times in relationships.
Cassandra said, my children's father came back to me and said that they knew I was a good woman. They knew they messed up.
Of course, yeah. You know what? And really, it takes a strong man and a strong woman to come back to say, I was wrong and I'm sorry for what I've done to you.
We said words and people still act like a jerk. Now, this is what Sweet Lips said. We all have agreed on this. Fun and laughter. A healthy relationship should also include moments of fun, laughter, and enjoyment together. Man, if you don't have no good times that you can sit back and laugh about and say, you know what, we did this, we did that, and you know, it was all fun and you laughing. Yeah.
I know, yeah, Sweet Lips know. My sense of humor, shoot. We don't talk. Just the smile alone in my sense of humor. Don't talk many a draws. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I know. You gotta have you got to, man. It's like, that's just, I mean, you have to. Come on. Yeah, you gotta just enjoy things. I mean, come on.
Get this full. Now, physical attraction. While not the most important factor, physical attraction can play a role in a successful relationship as it can contribute to intimacy and bonding. Yet to me, you have to be physically attracted to a person, because I just can't see like there's no physical attraction, and then you know I like the thought of even sliding panties off won't even register in my mind. Like,
you know, here's the thing, I have a different aspect to that, which I mean I agree with some of it, but the physical attraction, I always feel like it should be more the mental than the physical. Because here's the thing, the physical attraction, after a while, that wears off when you get older. You ain't gonna be looking the same. You ain't gonna be looking fine like that anymore. But how about the mental? So that's why we say good conversation will talk some panties off. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, here's why. Because it's stimulating the mind. Because all this, and that's the problem with some people have. Oh, he looked fine. Oh, she looked fine. And then years later, that's the same person you cheating on. They ain't fine no more. What happened? Why they ain't fine no more? It's like, what, you think they gonna stay like that forever? No, that's weird. How about within the mind and what's in the heart? That's the attraction there.
Yeah.
That's the attraction. Because that physical thing goes. That goes as you get older.
Yeah, I agree.
Ain't gonna be looking the same.
Cassandra said, I have to be in a relationship with a man that have a sense of humor. If you don't have no sense of humor, ain't gonna work with me anyway. And Marie said, I beg your pardon, I still look good for my look at her.
Hold up, sister. Now hold up. Let me put the hands and say, I didn't know. First of all, all of us, Scott and Johnson, look good. I don't say that. Now, first of all, I'm just saying for someone to get with someone just because they look good. It's just a wrong thing, because that looking good is not going to last for long.
Forever, yeah.
Things drop. You know what I mean? The booty drop. Everything drop. Our face drop. I mean, it just don't. And the reason why, because honestly, we don't take the time. Cause you look at me. We nobody take the. You very rarely see somebody 60, 65. They there. Very rarely in the gym working out with a body like they're 20 something. That's because they put a lot into that all their life. I ain't doing that. I am not doing that. You're gonna take some of this flab. Hey, it's like, man, please. No. We'll have a nice conversation and everything will be all good. Because if I'm with you, think about it. If you with somebody all these years, your wife, your woman, years and that, butt starts sagging, we gonna be like, okay, I'm move on to something else. Baby, you ain't looking good. You should know this. This will happen when you get with age. That's why I said physical looks ain't everything. That's why we always tell people that. I always men always say it to some women. Some women say the same thing. Looks ain't everything.
Yeah.
Like, ain't all that. You ain't all. I love when women say that. You ain't all that. It's like, because looks. Man, I'm past
and
that.
then you know what they say: beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yes. And then sometimes also men and women, we have a tendency of letting ourselves go. Once we give somebody, we let ourselves go. We don't let ourselves like we used to.
But you know what? And it's not even a fact of once we get somebody, we let ourselves go. Once you sit there and continue to browbeat a person and you're on them about their weight instead of helping, and every time you turn around, you know, either your hair ain't long enough or you're too big or you're too skinny, people tend to take that in mentally, messes with their mental psyche, and then the next thing you know, they just let go.
Right.
Marie said, I agree with you. Yeah, I see them when I'm in the gym. Cassandra said, I have met some nice looking men, fine looking men, but they had no sense of humor. Today ain't going to work for me. She said, Cassandra said, I'll take the flab.
Well, let me just say, Nita Bae, ain't all that flabby. I'm just joking. Sweet Lip stays in shape. I ain't all that blind, but it's just a joke. But you know, hey, you know, I'm just saying, I ain't 20 no more. But you know, I still look like I'm 20 though. I tell you, I look like I'm 20. You know what I mean? You know how that go.
And on that note, with my dearest brother, you know, the sweetest lips in the West, the finest thing you ever want to see. Now, we thank you guys for like joining us.
Okay.
Like I said.
Now I want to say this before we go.
Okay.
I want to say, I do agree. We thank you for joining us. We love having y'all with us. We do miss y'all when we were gone, like y'all miss us. And do always remember, come back here for that support, because that's what we are.
Yeah.
We are support. You know what I mean? And good looks. But that's what we do.
Marie said, okay, keeping it real. Men like to settle down after they finish running around in these streets. Then they be looking for a nurse to take care of them. Heck, you can't do nothing for me with your dried up pickle.
Oh man.
Boy, you're talking about putting it straight and just getting to the point. She is to the point. She to the point. And you know what? And And Marie, a lot of times that is true. That is true. They will run until the gas dry out, and then they want to come to you with the dry gas.
Hold up. Let's flip that and say that goes both ways, because let's know that we all sit down there and watch what we watch. Look at all these actresses in their late 50s and 60s. Now all of a sudden they looking for a man. Oh, I'm ready to settle down. But I remember when you thought you was all that, you ain't want no man. You ain't want like, but now everybody looking for somebody. See, women do that same crap a man do.
I say women are worse than men.
Now all of a sudden they looking for a man. They want to settle down.
Women are worse than men. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like if you treat people with honesty, respect, patience, love, kindness, then you should get it back. And if you are not getting that back, if you have not received that within, I would say, if you can't see that in a person in the first 3 months, pack your bags and keep it moving.
That's right. The first 3 months, you don't receive that from, come see me. Come see me. I'll make it right.
You come to Dr. Sweet Lips right there, and Sweet Lips himself will make sure that everything is where it should be and how it should be and where it should be and how it's coming. But no, on the real note, guys, if you're not, do not, I keep saying this over and over, do not settle. The moment you start to settle, you are telling that person that you are fine with whatever it is that he or she is doing, as long as they can fit you in.
That's right.
When they don't fit you in anymore, shut your mouth.
Yep. And if you settle, remember, you made that choice. You made the choice to settle.
Yes.
So you go, what it comes with it, you got to take it. You made the choice.
Yes, you made the choice to settle. Oh my God, the stork is back.
What? What? Huh? What happened?
I said, oh my God, the stork is back.
What happened?
Jerry Black said, I love this woman. I wish she wasn't married to this guy. I love you anyway. on that note, I love you too, wherever you are writing from. Oh my God. On that note, it's time for me to leave this show alone. Cassandra said, I'm gonna hold you to that Sweet Lips. Ooh.
To what? What I do?
You said they just come and they don't find it, come to you and you're gonna make it right. What's that song? Jive talking. Jive talking. But guys, we thank you. We thank you.
Yeah, we love y'all.
Us. It's, you know what I mean? This is how we just get to the point. Like sharing, you share your life experiences so that you got to the
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Jerry Black said you got to pick the best. I picked the best. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off it. Marie,
I agree with you, brother-in-law, because she said it herself. She said it herself.
Anyhow, but hey, tomorrow I will come back live. I will be on, and I heard he is hell of a singer too. Oh my God.
Yo, we on fire today, sis. We on fire today.
Tom Jones is a singer.
We on fire today.
But hey, I will be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. We will pick up where we left because see, we just did a little more recap. Now we're going to finish up these scriptures. Let me just tell you the scripture that we will be working off of, and I will be back tomorrow. Elvis is at it again. Yes, he is. We will be on 1 Corinthians 1, verse 10. I appeal to you, brothers and sisters, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that all of you agree with one another in a way, in what you say, and that there be no division among you, but that you'll be perfectly united in mind and thought. So again, this is for 1 Corinthians. We are to speak about on God's promise for marriages and how we are to bond. It says to brothers and sisters, but this is for a marriage. So it is going to husband and wife. Oh, you inspired me. I'm going to release a video. Anyways,
Wow.
We see you. It is Sweet Sledge, and that is my brother. So Sweet Lips, and we are out of here.
Love y'all.